to the On Air channel. I'm your social space curator, Ellie Jńe, and we are unboxing the Sizzix Big Shot Switch. Now it's time to put the demonstration to full-fledged swing. Right here is our Sizzix switch details, which is the storage, right? It is a little bit difficult to open. For some reason, one side opens without, without me having to struggle with it. But if you're looking to power on your machine, which is very important, you would need to take both adapters within the box and connect them together. Then you would take the input at the end of the adapters, now that they're connected, and plug it into the back of the machine like so. So I'm flipping over this machine, and I'm going to end up taking the other end of the adapter and plugging it into the wall, and this will allow you to be set up to be able to turn on this Big Shot switch. Now it's time to power on your machine and follow the guide for whatever die cut you choose. This first guide we're going to choose is the thin-lit die, and I'm also going to allow you to listen to the way the machine sounds as it processes. The important note to take as you process your die through the Sizzix switch machine, you want to make sure that all of your sandwich is even and your die cuts are kind of at a catacorner to make sure that it rolls through the plates easily through the process period. Also, double check that there's a right amount of pressure on the top and bottom of your thin-lit die and paper so you can have the perfect intricate cut. Now it is time to try the Big Z die cut. This is a very simple sandwich guide here, and I wanted to show you how it sounds as you process it through the machine. There are two things that I wanted to note with this machine. Number one, you get an even impression as it cuts through this die machine. Also, you're probably wondering, how do you feed it through this machine without a button? At the mouth of this machine, when you put your mats through, it has a sensor and it begins to cut the process. See, I have my hands on the machine as this cuts through my paper. I am really impressed with the even cut that it has on this 110-pound cardstock paper. Now I have to put it to the test with the embossing folder. I chose the thickest embossing folder that I have, which is the Sizzix folder, and I put it in with the 110 cardstock. I followed the guide and I sandwiched it between two shims. It did not work, so I had to press the reverse button in order for it to fall backwards so I can be able to have the correct guide. So I'm going to show you the aerial view of how it looks whenever I am also processing this through. It doesn't make any loud noises and it actually moves through pretty quickly. This is a very live view or accurate view of how long it takes to process through this machine. If you're wondering if it's worth investing into an automatic die cutting machine versus your manual machine, definitely stay tuned for a video that I'm going to be posting on the pros and cons of both machines. Whenever I purchased this machine, I was a little worried on if this switch could be able to take the Glimmer foil plate with the same sandwich guide. I was very pleasantly surprised to see that there was no change in the way that this plate processes through this switch. It did it with ease, it did it with the even amount of pressure, and it was just really great results. As far as if I'm going to process this through the machine twice, I would end up having to take it from the back and feed it through the front. But for the most part, it did exactly what I wanted it to do, and it gave really great results. Of course, I couldn't stop there. I had to finish this die cutting process of these sentiments with the Glimmer foil machine. But as I begin to wrap this video up, let me know if you wanted to see how my magic mat holds up after 100 swipes through the Big Shot machine as well. And also, if you have any questions or want me to try anything with my Big Shot machine, I am definitely here for you. So leave some comments, follow me on Instagram and Pinterest, and yeah, I would love for you to join my community. So follow, subscribe, like, and all those good things. Until then, I look forward to chatting with you soon.